Hello and welcome back, everyone. So today we'll be talking about pots and what may be the best pot for you if you're unsure whether you want terracotta or plastic. Now, there are concrete planters out there. They're not as common, so I'm not going to talk about them. And we're just going to stick to terracotta and plastic for today. Now, what do I love about pots as a whole? One is their versatility. I can take this pot. If I notice the plant's not doing good, I can move it to a different part of the garden. Maybe it's a shadier end to a sunnier end. Another thing that people don't think about is pots themselves can be statement pieces in your garden. Maybe it's a big pot in the center of a flower bed, or a small pot like this on a stand at the end of a walkway. They'll really draw your eye and make you walk down there and take a look at it. Another thing with versatility is hanging. You can hang baskets, and there's just so many things you can do with them. And another thing I love about pots is the different designs. It could be a simple pot. Maybe it has grooves on the top, on the lip, like this one here. Maybe there's etching in it. Maybe it's different color, whether it be terracotta or plastic. Maybe there's some drawings on it. You can find a pot that suits you and your personality and your situation. But there are some differences between terracotta and plastic I want to talk about. The one thing I love about terracotta is it's a truly timeless piece. And you can get them in different colors, but they're typically around the shade, and they almost go with any plant as far as making it stand out, because you can get them in bold pieces with different etchings and different colors. But like I said, they're typically this color, so they fit any other plant, whether it be succulents, this fig, this catnip I have here, flowers. It doesn't matter. They fit in many, many different situations. And I just love them because of how they go with any other plant. I don't have to try to see all the overly crazy designs of plastic. However, there are some drawbacks to terracotta, or maybe even some benefits, depending how you weigh this. So terracotta pots are more porous, meaning they have to be watered more. So if you're somebody that's gone all the time, it could be a drawback, because you're not going to get maybe the extra day or two you may have with a plastic pot to water it. However, it can be a benefit as well, because maybe you grow an herb or something like that likes drier soil. A terracotta pot could be for you, because it helps keep that soil that much drier and less waterlogged than a plastic pot. Even if a plastic pot has drainage, it holds more moisture than a terracotta pot. So something to think about. Another drawback is this is probably about the biggest size terracotta pot you can hang. It's about a 6-inch diameter pot, because terracotta pots are heavier. So this is probably about the biggest pot you can hang, where with the plastic pot, you can hang a much bigger pot due to how light it can be. Another benefit that I kind of always forget about is you can make them really personal yourself. Terracotta is easy to paint compared to plastic, and they hold the paint that much better. So if you have kids or you yourself love painting and you really want to make this personal, look at terracotta pots. Plastic pots, benefits: you can hang them, or you can hang a much bigger pot if you're in a rough area and you have nice thick plastic, you spent the extra money, it may not break as easily as a plastic pot. However, cheap plastic will, so keep that in mind. Another thing, if you just love crazy colors, crazy designs, crazy paintings, or murals on your pot, not that terracotta pots can't have those, but it's easier to do on plastic pots, and they're easier to find. So if that's your personality, run with it and take a look at plastic pots. Another benefit of plastic pots is, as I mentioned, terracotta dries out quicker than plastic pots. So for somebody that travels more, or maybe you're a little neglectful and you like pots, take a plastic pot because it'll hold that much moisture, more moisture, longer than a terracotta pot. And that could be a benefit for plants that love moisture, like these petunias and lobelia. But if you have herbs or something that doesn't like a lot of moisture in the soil, it could be a detriment as well, so be careful of that. And something to think about, it could be a positive or negative, depending how you look at it with plastic pots, is the quality of the plastic. A lot of hanging plastic pots are one-time use. You might get 2 seasons out of them. So if you really love your plastic pots, you really need them. They do come in a variety of sizes like terracotta, but spend the extra money and you can get higher quality plastic that lasts, whether it be plastic that can stand rougher ground, become less brittle in a hot environment or a cold environment, because hot and cold will break down plastic. All the beating down in the sun helps really degrade plastic if it's a very poor plastic. So spend the extra money, get a high quality pot if you really want to keep it. It'll pay you back in the long run. Even though, like, do I want to spend the extra money? Trust me, you'll be spending more money buying a cheaper pot. So get the best pot you can afford if you really want a plastic pot as a statement piece. Maybe you live in Arizona. Spend the extra money and buy a better pot. Now, as far as environment, whether it be terracotta or plastic, this applies mostly to the thinner, cheaper plastics, is moisture in the soil if you have freezing conditions. So what could happen is, if you leave these pots out in the conditions, you don't move them in to underneath a porch like this, or a garage, or a shed, or somewhere sheltered, and it's constantly getting rained on, and it's freezing, it can expand, potentially crack your terracotta, or crack your plastic as well, if it's a cheaper plastic. So keep that in mind. Get them out of the elements if you can, and even just store them right on the porch. That way they're not holding that moisture, it's expanding and cracking. But that is it. There's a pot for everybody, whether it be plastic, terracotta. And really think about it. If you're like me, when I first started gardening, and I didn't really care about pots all that much, because they can truly be statement pieces and make your garden stand out that much more. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And until next time, bye-bye.